Darkest Hour, finally, after some confusion, but we got him right here, and we're going to ask him a couple of questions here. First of all, one of the things that I've been hearing a lot about from some of the people that I talked to and some of the fans of the site, it seems like you changed the music a lot from the past two albums. I was just curious why the change. It seems like you went back to your roots.
I don't think it's that much of a change. It's not that drastic. I mean, we kind of just went a little bit back to like our roots as a band, and I think we maintained elements from the last two records too.
I mean, what's different, that seems really different, is the presentation. Like on the Devin records, you know, Undoing Ruin, Deliver Us, they're a little more atmospheric sounding overall, and they're not as fast, I guess, as the new record the whole way. But it's just, we wanted to make a record that made a really solid statement, and it was really kind of where we were all at emotionally, and I think where we wanted to be at creatively. So it's like, it was a conscious decision, you know, and I think that it's not like those other elements that were on those other records are gone. It's just that this record was meant to sound a little more, yeah, it has a little bit of the vibe of the early records, but it has a lot of things that the newer records have too. You know, it's just the whole presentation of it is a little different on the new record. And I think, you know, for me, it was inspired a little bit by the recent tour we did with At the Gates, and I think that everybody else will agree, you know, it just really felt like this type of record is what we needed to do now.
We just wanted to make a kind of more pissed off record too, and I don't know, so maybe it was a little heavier, or, you know, not as melodic in that sense, but these guys still.
Yeah, I mean, when you see a Darkest Hour show live, you see the songs and context of the entire catalog. And then I think the record makes a little sense like that too.
Alright, well, are you guys happy with the finished product of the album? Because I know you guys went to your older recording studio that you've been at before. Are you happy with the production and how everything turned out?
Yeah, I mean, I am.
Yeah, it's in a different studio now, and he's now doing digital, and you know, so he had changed a little bit too. And he, of course, you know, time hadn't stood still for him either. He'd been through 8 years of recording bands, so you know, everything changed a little bit. We're happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, it was perfect for the record we wanted to make. I mean, Brian, like he said, had been recording records when he recorded us, and then he went on to continue recording records every day while we went on tour and did 4 more. So he kind of really came on into his own as a producer. But I think the one thing that he provided was just a person who had perspective, and then we came in and we said, this is the record we want to make, and he was like, all right, how can I, you know, amplify that and make it as exactly what they want in a way that's presented how they want it? And I think that's what he did, and he did it well, because in the end, I really like, when you listen to these songs in context with the older songs, like I do on an iPod before tour, you know, you really start to see why you like the newer stuff, because how it fits with the other stuff. So, you know, I think that the overall production came out really good.
Well, do you think, like before that you were actually recording with Devin Townsend, do you think that Devin would have brought a whole different spectrum to the music that you were trying to record?
Yeah, sure, but I mean, Devin's a badass, you know? And it's not like we decided to not go to Devin because, like, he is not awesome. It's just, we'd done the same thing 2 times in a row, and we really wanted to do something different, you know what I mean? And having Devin involved, I think, would have still had his translation, which is really awesome, but, you know, I think we just wanted it to be different.
how'd that manage to come about?
Somebody like us.
Yeah, actually, a really cool dude named Scott at Activision. He likes Darkest Hour, and he got in touch with us and was like, "Hey, we like your band," and we were excited because guess what? We played the video game, all the time. I got it at my house. I like the first couple. I love Cowboys from Hell. It was the first game.
That's the only video games he's got.
Yeah. I mean, so for me, I was stoked, and I think for all of us, it's just cool because now there is no radio for the type of music we play. Really, there's no, the internet is a good resource for people, but video games are a way people hear music. So it's just cool to be on it.
Well, obviously, as you just said, you're a fan of those kind of games. And you guys even play the song that's on it.
Oh God, it's a disaster.
It's really hard. The drums are really hard. I couldn't do the drums. You can't even do the vocals.
Yeah, Mike did the vocals
I did the vocals at 96%.
really well.
I'm trying really hard.
It really sounded interesting.
No, it's not. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work. We're not experts.
During your downtime, obviously you guys have a tent set up here, you're out here relaxing, but during your tours, what do you usually wind up doing?
Sitting out here a lot. This is it.
Oh yeah, this is it. You're watching what I mean. You set up, you eat, and then what do you do? Well, you just sit around, you give each other shit.
Live the dream.
Yeah.
Thrilling. Anything, anything interesting? Like anybody pull any jokes on anybody or anything like that? Just sitting around. Is that pretty much it? You don't do
I
anything?
farted on Lone Star yesterday.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He admitted
Farted
that.
on me again.
He admitted that.
Yeah, we kind of have like a little fart war going on.
Hey, you're a good interviewer. You got him to say something. But of course, it was about farts. Yeah, he feels all the bodily fluid and
If you got any questions
bodily
about
gas questions.
anything nasty, bodily function,
There's no salvation in a